Two Iowa drivers, same highway, same type of crash, same injuries. One walks away with full compensation for every medical bill, every missed paycheck, every moment of pain. The other denied completely. The difference wasn't who caused the accident. It wasn't the severity of their injuries. It was 5 words spoken at the scene. Words that sounded perfectly reasonable at the time. One wrong sentence. That's all it takes to destroy your injury claim. You're standing on the side of the road, shaken up, maybe hurting, and you say something that feels completely normal, something polite even. And just like that, the other driver's insurance company has exactly what they need to pay you as little as possible. After 27 years of fighting insurance companies for injured Iowans, I've seen this happen again and again, and it's entirely preventable. I'm Iowa attorney Tim Summelroth of RSH Legal. Stay with me for the next several minutes because I'm going to walk you through the 5 phrases that can wreck your case and exactly what to say instead. Number 1, I'm not hurt. This is the most dangerous sentence you can utter at an accident scene. Here's why. Whiplash, concussions, internal bleeding, these injuries can be silent for hours, sometimes days. Your adrenaline is masking everything. But the moment you tell the other driver or a police officer, I'm fine or I'm not hurt, that statement gets locked into the record. And when you show up at the ER 2 days later with severe neck pain, the insurance adjuster pulls out your own words and says, you told everyone at the scene you were fine. Never diagnose yourself on the side of the road. The only correct answer is, I'm going to get checked out by a doctor, period. And if someone at the scene, the other driver, a witness, or even the responding officer asks to record your statement, be very careful. Anything that you say can end up in an insurance company's file. When you're in shock, you might describe things differently than you would with a clear head. Small inconsistencies become weapons against you in the weeks ahead. Number 2, I'm sorry. I get it. You're a decent person. Saying I'm sorry is a reflex. It's how we were raised. But at an accident scene, an apology sounds like a confession. I'm sorry I didn't see you. I'm sorry I looked down for a second. Every one of those statements is an admission of fault. Iowa is a comparative fault state. That means if they pin even partial blame on you, your compensation gets reduced or eliminated entirely. One reflexive, I'm sorry, can shift thousands of dollars out of your pocket. Let me explain exactly how this works in Iowa. If they can prove that you were 20% at fault, your settlement gets cut by 20%. A $100,000 case becomes worth $80,000. But here's the critical number. 51%. If the insurance companies can pin more than 50% of the blame on you, you get nothing. Not a reduced settlement, no settlement at all. That's Iowa law. And a recorded apology at the scene, that is the easiest evidence they have to shift the fault percentages in their favor. So be polite, check on the other driver, but do not apologize for the accident. Number 3, I think that insurance adjusters are trained to get you speculating. What do you think happened? Do you think you could have stopped sooner? The second you start guessing, you're creating inconsistencies they can use against you later. I think they were on their phone. I assume that they didn't see me. Maybe I could have avoided it. None of those statements are describing facts. All of it is ammunition. So here's your rule. If you didn't see it clearly, don't say it. I don't know, and I'm not sure are perfectly acceptable answers. Only share what you remember with certainty. Stick to facts like the light was green when I entered the intersection, or it was raining at the time of the crash. Number 4, I accept. The first offer from an insurance company is almost never a fair offer. It's a test. They want to see if you'll take the quick payout before you understand the full extent of your injuries. Here's what they don't want you to know. If you accept that first check and e-sign that release, you're done. If your back injury is the result of a herniated disc discovered 6 weeks later, if you need surgery, if you can't work, too bad. You've already settled. Never say yes to a settlement without having a lawyer review it first. The insurance company has an entire team protecting their interests. You deserve someone protecting yours. But there's another trap hiding inside early settlements that most people never see coming. If your health insurance paid any of your medical bills after the accident, they may have a legal right to be repaid out of your settlement. It's called subrogation. I've seen accident victims accept what sounded like a $40,000 settlement only to discover that they owe $30,000 back to their health insurance, leaving them with almost nothing for their pain, their lost wages, their future. An experienced attorney calculates these obligations before you sign anything. Number 5, I'm not working with a lawyer. This is music to an insurance adjuster's ears. The moment you tell them that you're handling things on your own, the gloves come off. Lowball offers, pressure tactics, requests for recorded statements, and blanket access to your medical history. Even if you haven't hired an attorney yet, never reveal that. Say, I'm reviewing my options, or I'm speaking with an attorney soon. That single sentence changes how they treat you, because now they know someone is watching. Now, I know I said I would reveal 5 things not to say, but here's a bonus. When to avoid talking with the other driver's insurance company entirely. The other driver's insurance company may call you sounding friendly and concerned. Don't be fooled. They are not on your side. And here's the critical part. You are under no legal obligation to speak to them. Avoid that conversation entirely if you're still shaken up, if you haven't talked to your own insurance company or a lawyer first, if there are serious injuries involved, or if they ask to record your statement. And if they ask you to e-sign a release that gives them broad access to your medical records, well, that's a red flag. They are fishing for pre-existing conditions to use against you. If you already have an attorney, the other side should be talking to your lawyer, not you. Now, if you must speak to an insurance company without a lawyer, preparation is the key. Before that call, have your police report number ready, gather the photos of the scene, write out a timeline, and note the weather and traffic conditions. Then stick to the bare facts. It happened on this date at this location. The responding officer was Officer blank. Damage is to the front driver's side. I've started medical treatment. No opinions, no speculation, no guessing about what the other driver was doing. If you saw something specific, the driver looking at their phone, the smell of alcohol, state exactly what you observed. Nothing more. Look, accidents are stressful enough without worrying that one wrong word could cost you everything. But now you know the traps. Don't say you're fine, don't apologize, don't speculate, don't accept the first offer, and never tell them that you're in this alone. Here's what I need you to understand. Every day that passes after an accident, evidence can disappear, and insurance companies are building their case against you. If you've already said something that you're worried about, or if you just want to make sure that you're protected going forward, don't wait. If you or a loved one have been injured here in Iowa and would like to set up a free case strategy session with an experienced attorney who will fight for what you deserve, please give us a call today at 319-895-1847. Our conversation is confidential, it costs you nothing, and it can potentially get you the biggest settlement possible for your case. If you found this video helpful, subscribe to this channel and make sure you watch this next video.